when a humble viewer graced to stream along with crazy of grizzlebees, along came this song. From when the red bear fought a silver-tongued devil, his army of bullshit at his word did they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit, broke down my IP and they kicked in my teeth, while the deaf man's horns gave us mighty creeps, and so cried the twitcher, he can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your twitcher, all that in live stream, all that in live stream. Toss a coin to your twitcher, big up the community. At the edge of the Jew, fight the mighty horde that bashes and breaks you, plays adverts for naught. He thrust every law far back on the floor, got banned from his show, but came back for more. He got marked as a pest, copyright protest. He loves his community, so give him the rest. Tale, our champion prevailed, defeated the doubting man, now born into man. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, all that in your live stream, all that in your live stream. Toss a coin to your Twitcher, pick up the community.
This is a story about an ordinary teddy bear. When he was made, they found something wrong with him and threw him away like a piece of rubbish into an old dark storeroom. Then, from outer space, a spotty man brought him to life with his cosmic dust. He took him to a magic cloud where Mother Nature gave him special powers. That bear became Super Ted.
We out here. Fucking Stream Deck doing that thing where the buttons don't work again. Anyway, we out here. Cheers. Ooh. It's cool, we saved it. But yes, as Trevor's alluded to, we are indeed out here. I wasn't going to be out here. I didn't plan on being out here at all. I was going to have a nice evening with the missus, but she's going to bed in a minute and she's in work all day, so, you know, we out here. Hopefully for the fucking last time.
Soulcalibur 6.
In Soulcalibur 6. Come at me, control pad. Pressing the any button. Twice on that as well. All the buttons for anything want to work today. How are you, Trev? I'd forgotten about that hype train yesterday. Look at us with our 12 subscribers. Fucking doing excellent out here. We out here. Oh, no, we did fix the game. Fucking hell. Anyway, Blob. Look at that. We've played with Blob for nearly 12 fucking hours. That's too long to be playing with a Blob. In other news, gas prices are fucking outrageous. Should we have a mooch? Should we be mooching right about now? I don't remember what Wagwan. I remember I just stopped caring when we were skipping all the fights. Because this was genuine bullshit the last time we played it. We thought, yeah, there's not much story left. We should be able to smash this. Why would we... Yeah, just fuck it. Fuck it. Do it that way. Who gives a shit? We arrived at the destination. See, look, we're fine. Is there a side quest? No. Just get on with it. I can see. Right, we'll try and pay attention now. We'll try and be good. I could see the strength and determination burning into Kalik's eyes. What had happened to him on his journey? My mind full of questions, I readied my weapon. Because I'm fighting him? Are you ready? Then let's begin. I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. Let's go. Too many teas can sound like one.
Battle 1. Fight!
Great start. Fucking hell.
Overcome diversity. Too close.
Yeah. Yes, we're still on the same level.
Battle 2. Fight!
How are you doing, Nits? Were you here for the hype train yesterday? Fucking nuts, that shit. Was it yesterday? I think it was. Did I stream yesterday? I feel like I streamed yesterday. But genuinely, I don't know. Yeah, of course I did. Yesterday was Sunday. No, we're not at the start of the game. We should be... As I noted just before we actually got going, we've been playing this story mode for close to 12 fucking hours. So you'd think we should be on our bloody way. Oh, suck a fat dick, you prick. He's dead? How is he dead? Let's not question things. Yeah, we got a hype train going. We've only ever had 2. I don't recall seeing anyone get a hype train fucking icon, though. I think Steph started it off, because Steph came in, resubbed, then that reminded Harriet to resub, and Mike resubbed, and then Steph started giving out gift subs, and so did Mike, and it was fun for about 5 minutes. There was like no way we were going to be able to continue it though. It wasn't sustainable. What did that say? The fight with Kalik had done something. It's already gone off the other screen. I thanked them both, then asked where Maxie was. Their smiles faded. Maxie's dead. We got separated during a fierce battle. He took on a powerful enemy alone so that he could escape. We could escape, probably. When we went back for him, all we found were his nunchucker. Maxie's tough. I'm sure he'll be fine. Excuse me. But if you hear any rumours, let us know, okay? I showed her that I would. Blob, I want to ask you about this disaster you're trying to prevent, or your new power. Allow me to just say, I hope you succeed in your mission. Thanks, mate. Keep on fighting, don't give up. No one's getting special voices today, not for the time being at least. Yeah, so, Saturday night, right? Dap is dead. Saturday night, I put some gas on the gas meter, obviously, because where else would I put it? We had about 30 quid. This is Saturday night, right? It's Monday night now. I got home from work, tried to put something in the oven, and the oven wouldn't turn on, and I thought, it's very rare that I use the oven, but I had these bake things that wouldn't work in the air fryer, and I thought, fuck it, let's eat those. Yeah, the oven wouldn't come on, so I checked the gas. First of all, I said to Sam, have we run out of gas? She's like, no. But I checked the gas. We had indeed run out of gas. We'd gone through like 30 quid in, what? Sunday, essentially. And, well, today as well. 2 days, basically. 2 days. We've gone through 30 quid of gas. What the fuck? Barely had the heating on. Seldom used the oven. What the fuck is going on? Toss coins at your Twitcher, bruh. We freezing up in this bitch. I mean, there's a reason I was streaming in a fucking hoodie and a hat yesterday, you know what I'm saying? The only reason I've not got my hat on now is because I've been at work, so I'm, you know, freshly warmed from, well, doing loads of work. Anyway, after seeing them off, I moved on in search of my next target. I needed to strengthen my bond to the swords. What? Did we get the swords? Or are we getting the swords? I have no idea what's happening. Side quizzy down there. More side quizzies. Continue to explore. Because of course we're actually exploring to do that. That's still a piece of shit. That's not a piece of shit, that's an actual mission. Right, let's go have it. Raging fire, flowing water, level 52. Immediate fuckery, F6. We will cheat these ones. Ovs. Imagine if Dap was dead. Would you feel bad?
Fight!
Fucking fantastic. Dapnator. It's a weird one. Dapinator makes sense. Dapnator's a bit weird. Will that level out the fucking price of gas? That man be dead soon enough if the rumours are indeed true. No, wouldn't feel bad. I'm not sure I would, to be honest. He's not done me as dirty as some people have done me dirty. Not by a long shot, but still rude. Anyway, more bandits. Daptin? Oh, right, I see what you did there. Took me a second. So, again, I've been having another day in work, routinely putting on the weird fucking beeswax bloody lip balm.
It's over.
Gave Sam a kiss when I got home, and thought, now is the time to ask. I was like, so, lips improved? She's like, what do you mean? They're soft? I was like, because you told me my lips were rough. And she was like, no, I meant your top lip, because of your fucking facial hair. It's scratchy at times. And I was like, that's not what you said. She's like, well, that is what I meant, like, for fuck's sake. So I've been going into this lip care regime for no fucking reason whatsoever. I'm going to keep doing it, though. Kirsty, you're a chick. Any advice on soft lips? Hi, by the way. More bullshit.
Stands in your way.
I was just thinking, it's a bit fucking late for you to be coming through, but you said you got a couple of days off, didn't you? Lucky you. Alright, yeah, I ran out of health, didn't I? Let's put it back. Is it bedtime, my dear? What are you looking for? Your ring? Why is your ring in here? What is that?
My pendulum. My pendulum.
What pendulum?
The one that Mum gave me.
Why'd your mum give you a pendulum?
Because I wanted one and she got one.
Why's your mum trying to be so nice? I don't trust it, I don't like it at all. Yes, it's a very nice ring.
Just, it looked literally.
Very good.
It looks great with my nails.
Mm-hmm. I'll show them the nails.
Do you want to see my nails?
Come and get your nails done. Come all the way to the Wirral and get your nails done.
I've still got to put my decal on this one. I'll do that tomorrow. I think I'm going to put either the Grinch or Elf. And then I did my little snowflake. Look at that little hand-painted snowflake.
The focus is not doing anything here. Maybe if I move out of the way. There we go.
My little hand-painted snowflake. My little hand-painted Juge.
Can't, I mean, it still really wants to be focused on me, doesn't it?
It really wants you, you like me.
I mean, it's trying.
This one's going to have, should we put Elf on it or Grinch? Look at my snowflake. I did so good on my first snowflake.
There we go. Oh, well, for a second there.
I'm desperate for it to
Get right up in its grill.
Right up in your grill.
That's not... that you've not moved.
I have, I've gone closer. Right up in your grill.
It's not working, is it?
I'll give up.
This is what she does when she's not working at a crystal shop or working at a restaurant/pub. So come get your nails done so that we can afford gas.
Yeah. Because my body can't take the cold. My knees are literally like, I can't bend my knees up. I can't stand up properly. Kirsty. Who's Kirsty?
One of the OGs at this point.
Why is Kirsty not on the group then?
Not that OG. They're the super OGs, like from the YouTube times.
Yeah, Trev, send Tess over here for me to do her nails.
She's just done her nails.
I did some really cute stitch ones. Do you want to see the stitch ones I did today?
We're gonna see more nails.
Let's show you the stitch ones. Can I sit down? I can't stand up. My knees, honestly, my knees and my hips are so screwed from this cold. It's ridiculous. I've got thermal leggings on, Jay. I bought thermal leggings. Look at these bad boys. Why would I show Jay my leggings? Wait a minute. Look at these. Feel inside there.
Yep.
I literally got they're fluffy.
Can't even fucking see my reaction.
They've got fluffy. My leggings are fluffy. Let me show you my do you like my new ring? My moonstone. Oh, now it focuses on my nails. Are we do? Should we do Grinch on this one, or should we do Elf?
Define elf. An elf?
No.
Or that dickhead?
The dickhead.
Right, not the dickhead.
But that's what our Christmas pajamas are.
You are joking.
No.
I'm not wearing them.
Yeah, you are.
I'm fucking
They're
not.
fucking expensive. Yes, you are.
You'll send them back.
You will match all of us.
I
It was
will
the only
not.
ones I could get in everyone's size. You were wearing them.
Nope, I hate it.
Don't ruin Christmas.
I'm not ruining Christmas. Will
You're
Ferrell
ruining
did
Christmas. No, you're ruining Christmas.
that. I fucking hate Will Ferrell. You've already got Will Ferrell fucking elf pajamas.
They're no dogs. They were too big on me. Okay, so that was she wanted normal with a hint of stitch.
Friends
Oh
are a
god.
pain in the arse. It'll work.
She wanted like normal nails, so I did those, which they're quite normal. Not they? They're quite normal. Just nice nude, but then look at the thumbs.
I like nice nudes.
Wait a minute. I have to get her to wait till she shows the thumbs.
Is this the where this?
Look at the thumbs. Look what I did on the thumbs.
It's just reminded me of one time. Cully fucking held one of these things,
Stitch
and it
and
started going
Angel.
nuts.
They're so cute.
Hey, I'm getting some here.
How can you get something if you've not got... Right, come here. You're not
Look at it
supposed to
getting-
use someone else's pendulum. You've not even got the thing out. You need the board.
No, it says hi.
What? Hello, Nittle.
Nah, we're fans of Sherlock Holmes in general. We're not going anywhere near that fucking abortion.
Right, what would you like me to ask it?
Can we afford gas?
Do you want to ask it, or would you like me to ask it?
This is so weird.
Wait a minute.
If that thing actually fucking pulls its direction and doesn't just spin, then things are fucked.
Hold up, wait. Can I ask you questions? Are you ready?
The fuck?
Can we afford gas right now?
No. That's hilarious.
Will we have a good Christmas?
That's,
Stop.
tell me that's moving.
Stop, please.
Nah, fuck off.
Will we have a good Christmas?
That's not moving at all now.
Will we have a good Christmas?
I need to press the fucking button. They can't see this shit at all. I'm hoping that if we go to
It's saying yes.
Lego Con. Oh fuck.
Would you like to ask? Wait a minute.
This is ridiculous.
Wait, please. Can Jay use you, please, to ask a question? Stop.
That's what does that say? No.
It says no. Can Jay ask a question through me?
Nah, man, this is
Stop.
fucked.
Stop. Can you please let Jay use you? Wait. Stop, please. Has Jay won Christmas this year?
Oh, I fucked it. Sorry, I need my mouse. Can you fucking go over there so I can try and focus?
You need to be able to see that I'm not moving.
Yeah, well, I need to. Oh, for God's sake, can you hit Alt and Tab real quick, please?
Where's Alt?
It's the one next to the spacebar to the left.
That one?
Yes.
And what one's Tab?
The one to the. No, that's a spacebar.
Yeah.
Go even more left. The one above Cap Lock.
That one?
Yes.
So that one
yeah,
and
the
that
one
one.
that literally says Tab.
So that one.
Yeah.
That one, then that one.
Yes. Together.
Oh. I said that one, then that one.
I said Alt and Tab. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're crap at computers. That was hard.
Right. Have you put it on full screen?
Yeah, look, it's been
Okay.
there for ages.
You need to be able to see that I'm not moving it. You need to pull it out a bit so you can see my whole hand. Right.
Just trying to get focus. Is that focused? I have no idea.
Are you ready to answer questions for me?
See, that's a yes.
Stop, please.
You're not doing this shit.
No, I'm not moving. You see, I'm not moving.
Well, how's it work?
Am I moving you?
Suck my ass.
Are you doing this yourself? You're unsure. Am I making you give me the answers? It's not happening. Stop, please. Is my energy helping you answer? Stop, please.
This is a pendulum, Trev, and I don't think it's Will Ferrell, no.
Will Jay wear the elf pajamas? Will Jay wear the elf pajamas that I bought? Ooh,
Why is it wobbling?
because it doesn't know. Stop, please.
My desk is a busy place. All of my shit is there. It's gross, it's dark. It's a fucking beer runner.
What would you like me to ask it?
We never got anywhere.
It's not a ghost. It's not about a ghost. It's about energies and spirits helping me get answers to
spirits
things.
are ghosts.
Yeah, but okay.
Do we...
Wait. Stop, please. Does Dap still watch this stream?
That's a fucking good question. Yes! It says yes! That's a big fucking yes! Hi, Dap.
Stop, please.
That's huge.
Stop, please. Has Jay won at Christmas this year?
That's not stopped yet. What do you mean fucking maybe?
Have I won at Christmas this year? Stop, please. Have I done good for Christmas this year? Can Jay ask you a question through me?
Let's go to bed.
Can I pass you to Jay?
Oh, Mandem gets to go.
Stop, please. Will you answer questions for him? Come on. Hold it as still as possible.
I know how it works.
Sit down. Believe it's going to tell you or it won't work.
Jay in the kingdom of the crystal bullshit.
It's not crystal bullshit. Hold it as steady as you can through the middle and ask it if you're connected.
Am I connected?
No. Are we connected?
Are we connected? Not sure.
Is it because he doesn't believe?
Is it because I am suspect of this nonsense? Unsure. Unsure.
Hold it in your hand.
What do you mean hold
Hold
it
the
in
whole
hand?
thing in your hand. No, the whole thing. Close your hand. And believe it's going to tell you what you're asking.
It's like fucking Hook. Believe in the fairies.
No, you have to believe that it's going to actually answer you. You have to believe it, or it's
Trev's
not
on
going
it.
to work for
Trev's
you.
on it.
Right, now start. Now use it again.
Right, come on now. Do this little nonsense.
It's not going to work for you if you speak like that. Are you connected to Jay now? It's not happening. See how you're not moving it, and it's.
Are we good, fam? My bad.
Are you connected to me? Will you connect with Jay?
That's so weird.
Are you my pendulum? Will you answer questions for anyone else? Do they have to believe for you to answer their questions? Is Jay stop please? Wait please. Is Jay beginning to believe now? Is Jay believing? It wants to say yes. Does Jay believe I'm not the one moving you?
Well, I mean, that goes... Fuck off, Keith. That goes without saying, really. Because I'm holding the fucking thing.
Does Jay believe you can answer my questions now?
Can I ask questions now, please?
Maybe it obviously you're starting to believe. Ask it a question.
But for real, though... Have I won Christmas? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Will I be surprised?
That's a big fucking yes.
Will Jay be surprised? Wait. Stay still.
I can see what he's
Stop,
doing.
please.
Will Jay be surprised? That's
Stop.
a no.
Stop, please.
That's a no, kids. Jay will not be
Stop,
surprised.
please. Is Jay going to be surprised on Christmas Day? Maybe. Okay, so now do you believe that it will answer questions for me?
What? Are we going to win the lottery at some point? Maybe. How uncommittal?
No, it's completely uncommitted. It's spinning.
It ain't spinning.
It's shaking.
Oh, now it's spinning.
Will we win a substantial amount on the lottery?
Don't be lying to me, fam.
Wait, please. Will it be soon? It doesn't know.
That's wonderful. Do we know you? Interesting.
Does Jay know who you are? Do I know who you are? Do you know us?
It's changing trajectory. That's kind of a no maybe,
It's
that
a
one.
maybe. Are you trying to get to know us?
Nah,
Do
man.
you want to get to know us?
Yes, that's scary. Should I be afraid? Okay, cool. Because that hovering around maybe was giving me a little bit of a moment for a hot second. Will Jay play Egyptian? Will I play the Egyptian? Oh, hang on.
I need to make sure
Calm-
that
calm
your
down,
hands
fam, calm down,
completely
fam.
straight. Like,
Will I play the Egyptian song for Nittle tonight?
maybe.
Doesn't know. Doesn't know.
No, it would be shaken if it didn't know. It's saying
It's
maybe.
unsure.
It's unsure.
It says unsure,
Oh, unsure.
which is
sorry.
not maybe.
Will Jay get drunk tonight?
Good answer.
It's leading to no.
See? I'm a good boy.
Will I get a good tip in work tomorrow? Will I get a good tip
It's
in work
doing it.
tomorrow?
Doesn't know. It's unsure.
Wait,
Uh,
please.
Can I go
No,
back?
I want to ask.
For God's sake.
Wait, please.
It's not your arm that's fucking getting sore.
Alright, yeah, I'll switch over.
No, it's cool. I got this shit. Just let me switch my fingers.
Come on.
You live in this house. Like... Yes, wonderful. Well, it's very light. Do you live in this house?
Are you around us? Are you around Jay? You're shaking too much. Come here.
No, it's just that hand.
No, you're shaking. Yeah.
Ugh. This stream has gone fucking ridiculous. No, I'm not reading back. Suck my arse. They're just talking nonsense. Get on with it so I can crack on.
Are you my spirit guide?
We've already done that one.
Wait, please. Are you Jay's spirit guide? Wait, please.
That's yes. What do you mean? Fucking yes.
Are you here to make Jay believe? Do you want to make Jay believe? Wait, please. Do I believe? Wait, please.
Because it's a tetchy ass ghost.
Does Jay believe yet?
To be honest, I'm not sure asking it questions from Twitch is like the wise move right now, because it might fucking haunt me.
Wait, please. Are you here to haunt Jay? Wait, please.
Oh, that's good. That's good news.
Are you here to guide us? Wait, please. Are you here to help us? Doesn't know. Wait, please. Are you here to advise us? Wait, please. Can you answer money questions? Wait, please.
That's a no.
Wait, please.
Just trying to keep them up to date.
Is that why you can't tell us if we're going to win the lottery?
Unsure.
Thank you.
Well, that was...
Will you believe now? Right, what do you want?
You see, the trouble is, right, they shout read back over and over again so that you can't fucking read back. And it's just ridiculous questions. That's not a question. That's not a question.
Wait a minute. I have to ask it if I can ask questions for you. Can I ask questions for people that are online? Wait, please.
It's unsure.
Will you try to answer for me?
That's a yes.
Wait, please.
They don't have any questions, though.
Will Trev finish his house in 2023? No.
That's a big fucking no, pal. That's a big fucking no.
Will Trev finish his house in 2024?
That's an even bigger no. Will Trev ever finish his house? Is that changing?
No, it's getting faster and heavier.
Dude, I'd just give up now.
Wait, please. Wait, please. Wow. Wait, please. Will we ever meet Trev and Tess in real life?
It says yes.
Will we go to America? Will they come here?
Don't spin out. You need to reset it every time, I think.
No. Will you reset yourself, please? Will they come to England?
Look at this, you ain't coming here, fam. It's all idle threats.
Will we go to America? Will me and Jay go to America?
Freaking it out.
Oh.
These fucking animals. Right, that's enough of that.
Is it?
Get out of it.
Okay. And that's why you have one of these. Is that okay? Now do you understand why I have one of them?
Not really. I mean,
Not really.
I'm not sure what the benefit is. Cheers.
Gives you answers when you're unsure about something. You guidance. She will help you.
She? It's a she, is it?
I think it's a she. I haven't asked yet.
I don't know where the fuck they came from. They're living in my goddamn house. You ain't paying the rent. You ain't paying for the fucking gas. Unbelievable.
See, now I need a drink of smoke.
Should have asked it if it was hanging out in the goddamn bedroom. Stay out of my bedroom, yo.
That's me counting countdown down. Even my elbows are fucking hurting. How the hell am I going to cope and work tomorrow? 10 a.m. Well, no. 9 a.m.
Do you know what ridiculous shifts are like? Nittle's been doing them as well recently.
9 a.m. till 11 p.m. In 2 different jobs.
I mean, 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. That's longer. Anyway, all of that during that fucking rambunctious music, shall we say. We got some items. That was nuts. It's a shame you've got to do like yes, no, maybe questions though, innit? You can't ask something direct. I suppose you get at them with the Ouija board. Mandem doesn't want to play with the Ouija board though, that's fucked up. Anyway, while resting up in a town, I ran into Zhenghua and Kalik. What are they doing on the other side of the continent now? Zhenghua was keen for us to stay in the same inn, but I could sense she was hiding something. Is that you, Blob? Hey, over here. A voice called to me from the throngs of people. When I looked around, I saw Zhenghua leaning out of an inn window waving at me. I could see Kalik by her side too. With Zhenghua shouting to me the entire way, I entered the building. When I sat down, she immediately leaned over the table. I can't believe we ran into each other. Stay and eat with us. Let's catch up. Zhenghua explained that Kalik was accompanying her back to her home in Beijing. I promised to once I'd fulfilled the purpose of my journey, and so now we return. We're staying in the rooms upstairs for the night. Oh, I know. Why don't you? Oh, I know. Why don't you stay here too, Blob? It's getting late after all, and there's so much to talk about. Come on, how about it? Well, it wasn't like I had plans to stay anywhere else, so I accepted. Early the next morning, I heard a knock at the door to my room. Blob, are you awake? I know it's early, but I have something I need to ask you. Zhenghua told me to follow her, so we walked towards the edge of town. I have a fight today that I must win no matter what, so I want you to be my last sparring partner, Blob. Naturally, I asked Kalik, but I can't this time. Please say you'll do it. So that was why Zhenghua wanted me to stay at the inn last night. I could hardly refuse her request, so I readied my weapon. She got a big fight today, so what she wants is me to kick the shit out of her before she goes to it. That makes sense. Thanks, okay, let's do this. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I'm starting to feel the cold now, which is rubbish. We need to get a really good picture of Blob that I can start putting into the thumbnails of these videos as well. Oops. Forgot about that. I feel like I should give her a free win, but I won't. She's doing enough on her own, frankly. Damn, bitch! Oh, you blocked too much. Yeah, whatever that was. That'll do it. I just realised we are the robot. Yes, we are. I don't know how many times we've streamed this game, but I'm loving the fact that only now are you working that out. You really are good, Blob. That was exactly what I was after. And I even managed to think of a new trick I can try. Back at the inn, I was preparing to leave. Kalik and Zhenghua came over to see me and told me that they were heading off too. We'd been walking along the road together for a ways when Zhenghua suddenly stopped and turned towards Kalik. Okay, Kalik, it's time for our fight. The winner gets to decide what our next pact is. We're doing this now? Yup, Blob's here, right? That means we have a witness. This must be the fight Zhenghua said she had to win. Kalik slowly nodded, his expression one of concern. Very well, but I warn you, I won't hold back. The battle between the two warriors began. I'm really starting to feel the cold now. My legs are chilly. Is that the spooky ghost, or is that just because I can't afford gas? Their weapons struck at each other with blinding speed, sending sparks flying with every blocked blow. Strike, parry, riposte. They fought like two dancers, each in tune with the other's movements. As the fight went on, Kalik began to gain the upper hand. Perhaps sensing her disadvantage, Zhenghua lunged forward with a desperate thrust. Ugh. Oh, that's a tar. Kalik seemed to read her movements and deftly parried her strike. He raised his staff to deliver a telling counter-strike when suddenly he stopped. What? This is where I win! Zhenghua unleashed an arcing slash at Kalik's midriff. He began to regain his balance in time to block, but it seemed to be too late. Hiya! Ah! In a flash, Kalik landed a blow on Zhenghua that sent her flying. Oops, Zhenghua, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Ow! Luckily, my sword took most of the impact. If it hadn't, though... It sounded as though she'd managed to block just in time. Even though she had lost, her skill still amazed me. Oh, rats. And I got up early to practice too. Kalik helped Xinghua to her feet, and she dusted herself off. That last strike of yours, I hate to admit it, but that was amazing. Usually when we fight, it feels like you're holding back, but when you hit me with that last move, it felt real, so I guess I'm pleased about that, at least. Xinghua. Thanks for acting as a witness, Blob, and for the sparring match too, of course. Something still bothered me about the fight. You want to know why I stopped before the final exchange? Well, Oh, I can explain that. See, I cheated a little. Looking slightly ashamed of herself, Xinghua held out her hand to reveal a fragment of a jewel. She'd used it to reflect the light into Kalik's eyes. Truth is, Kalik gave this to me. How on earth was she able to calculate the exact angle with which to position the jewel to aim the sunlight at a moving target so quickly, and during such an intense battle no less, was mind-boggling to me, even if she had planned to do it in advance. Made a climax, yeah man. You won, Kalik, so you get to decide the next pact we make once we get home anyway. Very well, Xinghua. I had no idea what their pact would be, but I had no doubt that they would keep it. I was really pleased there that didn't say something along the lines of, but I'm sure I would see them again, because that would be rubbish. Oh, that is a mission. Continue the explore, because there is an actual mission here, which is a necessary evil. Bounty for scoundrels, bounty for scoundrels. Fucking search your strength. Right, end the explore. And fucking... Right, there's nothing here, right? No. There is something up here, though. The Pounding Hearts. Made my way to Edgemaster's Cave Temple, where a familiar face greeted me. I was like, ah yeah. I was on my way to see the Edgemaster to thank him for everything he had done for me when I ran into a familiar face. Killing... Oh, it's fucking him again. You live here. Everywhere I go. I've seen Xinghua back home. He had returned to the Master Swordsman Cave. I experienced many things on my journey, but in the end I was able to fulfill my destiny, but my true training has only just begun. Blob, I sense that you too have changed much since our last meeting, about 5 minutes ago. That you have overcome some great obstacle. Kalik looked at me, his eyes strong and sincere. Would you do me the honour of duelling me once more? Through battle I hope to glimpse what it is that you have fought and overcome. I nodded and Kalik smiled. Thank you, I will do my best to make it an interesting fight. Omrahav Asararajaya Svaha Hra. Fucking hell. Kalik's appearance was wild and rough, but something about him began to feel different, holy almost. His breathing steadied, his eyes slowly opened, and he readied his staff. Hear the beating pulse of my soul. Look, he's all glowy. Glowy boy. Cheers. That's not bad, that one, you know. Nose, passion fruit, lemon. Eye, hazy pale. Taste, passion fruit. Yeah, it's the passion fruit wheat one, isn't it? Forgot. Lovely. Is that the best focus we can do? No, see? Much crisper.
Battle 1. Fight!
That is a red glow. This fucking best of 5 matches can fuck right off. Twinkle Twinkle Vampire. Fucking... Oh, what's his name? Oh god, he's got me tits out, the dirty fuck. Fucking hell, that was a big stick. Big crits there. Oh, fuck me.
Battle 2. Fight!
What the hell that was, but it was interesting. What the fuck? Oh my god, this Doom. Oh, we are gonna be cheating any second now. That's an F6. That's an F6 for this, I think you'll find. Fuck off.
Battle 4. Fight.
Oh dear. Right, let's try and beat him properly once.
Fight.
What the hell that was? Didn't really do very much. What the fuck? Oh, this dude is too strong. He won't stop. Fuck off. Why is his health back? Nope, had enough. Piss off. Good evening, Harriet. Ah! You got the hype train fucking emo. I was just wondering about that when we started the stream. You've missed Talking with Spirits. I'm not even joking. Sam's mum got her a pendulum thing. I just pulled it out of the packet and held it. It started spinning. I was like, hey, look, I've got something going on here. She's like, you shouldn't fuck with it. It's mine. And she got the board out. We've just been sat here for like fucking 20 minutes at least, asking the goddamn spirit questions. It's fucking insane. It's so weird. Like, it does the swingy thing to answer the yes, and then it changes trajectory and says no. It says Trev's not coming to England. But apparently I'm going to go to America. Until we ask it the second time, but it was still going nuts on the no, so who really knows? Fucking bizarre. Sam asked it if I'd won at Christmas this year, which I'm telling you I fucking have, and it was like, dunno. Gutted you missed it. Don't worry, you can watch it again in the VOD, can't you? It was like, have I won Christmas? Unsure. Fuck off, I definitely have won Christmas. Then I had to go and ask it again, and it was like, yeah, you have. I was like, I fucking knew I had. Thank you. I also asked it the important question of, do we know who you are? And it was like, nah. I'm like, great. Do you live in my house? Yep. Wonderful. How many times our weapons clashed, I cannot remember. When we finally ended our duel, the western sky was red with the setting sun. Hello? Is my mouse gone fucking awry? There we go. We approached each other in silence and with a firm grip shook hands. Blob, my story is long, but I ask that you listen to it until the end. Oh, great. Khalid began to tell me of his past, choosing his words slowly and deliberately. Oh, he played that through the story mode. Hopefully we won't have to deal with it. Oh no, we will. He told me how evil had taken control of him on the night of the evil seed, how his sister and the woman he loved saved from the dark forces that held his mind, how they had lost their lives in the process, and he told me of his day's training with Edgemaster. I cursed myself and my fate for so long I questioned the very meaning of life. But on my journey I learned to face myself. The people I met taught me so much, and so many entrusted their hopes to me. Perhaps I'm still too young, too inexperienced to understand my reason for being. However, fate is carved with your own hands. I feel like we should give him this accent though, because it feels like these words would be much funnier if he spoke like this. I want to live for the people who place their hopes in me, and for those I need to protect. Khalid gazed at the setting sun, his eyes reflecting the warm orange light. What did he see? Perhaps the face of someone dear to him. Khalid turned his head to look at me once more. Oh, he asked it if I was going to get drunk tomorrow. Sam asked if I was going to get drunk tonight, and it said no. So I can either be like, see, I'm a good boy, or prove that motherfucker wrong. Blob, if I ever lose me way again, please, I want you to be the one who sets me back on the right path. Better at Birmingham accents. I don't do Birmingham accents. What you on about? Brummy. I don't. No, I don't know how to do Birmingham accent. Are you sure that you mean Birmingham? No more words were necessary. I shook his hand and... Wait, no, that's regular voice. I shook his hand and nodded once. Khalik nodded back. The sunset and the harsh outline of the Himalayas were soon illuminated by the silvery light of the rising moon. I got the sense that the sky and the stars were smiling down upon a man who had finally finished one of many journeys. I did it once and it was alright. Fucking hell. I must have been pissed. That's not like me. We should have asked it like a basic bitch question, like, will me and Sam be together forever? And it would say something really helpful like, don't know, or no. And I'd be like, what, fam? She's gonna do me dirty like all the fucking rest. Yes, choo-choo train. Good job. It's choo-choo train. Because she kicked off fucking, bloody hype train, didn't she? How would you do Birmingham? That's a Birmingham accent, isn't it? Well, not a very good one. I don't know. In the dark corners of a mountain thick with trees, two warriors did battle. In a flash, the warrior with the giant sword struck down his opponent. The victor's name was Nightmare. Oh my god, is this it? Are we finally done? Trev, did you take a COVID test? Me with the one bit. Yeah, you with the one bit. I think it was because Steph resubbed, Mike resubbed, and you remembered to resub, so probably you just got there in just the right time to kick off the choo-choo train. She got a choo-choo train. She'll have that. I don't know how long you'll have that for, actually. I can't remember. She got it because she started the hype train that we had yesterday. Sensing someone linked to the swords, I made my way towards the distant mountains. Hearing the sounds of battle, I crept forward carefully until I saw two warriors engaged in battle. Gwah! A man holding a gigantic sword cut down his opponent, a swordsman in red armour. The victor stared down at his fallen foe with a dark look on his face. Damn you to hell, Nightmare! He said fuck all. Cursing his killer with his final breath, the man in red armour passed away. The surviving swordsman turned towards where I had concealed myself, his massive sword held at the ready. Dirty boy. You there! It's no use hiding, show yourself! Yeah, it was negative, but I have drainage in my throat and diarrhea. Oh, that's lovely. Thanks for sharing, mate. I stepped into the open and approached the man, explaining that I wished to fight him to obtain the power needed to prevent a great disaster. He responded with a frown. Prevent a disaster? What sort of? Wait, I sense you have a connection to the sword. No, it's more than that. Very well, I will see for myself what this strange power I sense from you is. Let the fight begin. Infinite power. That's the voice he should have. Emperor Palpatine. Not that Trev would know who the fuck that is.
Battle 1. Fight!
Dude, I forgot. What do you expect from me?
Face death.
Fucking lower level than fucking Khalik was. Fuck your hand, you goddamn idiot. Eat that perfect. Dude.
Battle 2.
That is an information overload. Fucking hammering it here. Maybe we're gonna have to swing in pendulum with Trev will get better. It doesn't do things like that, does it? It's yes or no, or maybe, or unsure. I love the way that there's a maybe or an unsure. I guess they are different, aren't they? Yes, no, maybe, unsure. Was there another one? I can't remember. Anyway, that cunt hit me once, and that's very frustrating. I was really going for the triple perfect then. Right, eat a dick, give me your sword. The fight with the man awakened memories of a deadly battle for control of Soul Edge. Ah, yes, that picture. We've seen that before. You weren't asking any fucking questions. You were asking, is the wireless room free? And then saying things like, black knob? That's not a question. Sam asked if Trev's house would be finished in 2023. It said no. She asked if the house would be finished in 2024. The no intensified. I said, will the house ever be finished? And it went ballistic on the no. I was like, mate, just fucking sell up now. Give up. Give up, mate. Though maybe finished is a state of mind. It can be complete to all intents and purposes, but Trev maybe not ever necessarily pleased with the work, so he'll continue to change things and do this and that and the other. Maybe that's what it meant. Maybe it's not as dark as it sounded. Is the wireless available is not a question, because it's about the fucking video game Titanic. I already know the question to that answer. Fantastic, good job. The man stumbled and lowered his sword, lifting his hand to his head as if dizzy. Why do my memories haunt me again? Wait, Palpatine. Why do my memories haunt me again? Did you get what you came for? Soul Edge must be suppressed. Is that Palpatine? I asked the man why his opponent had called him Nightmare. Because that is who I am. You have wireless internet has nothing to do with Titanic. Fuck off. I have to sail away Soul Edge, even if that means I must pay for my sins for all eternity. Without another word, the man turned his back to me and strode off into the forest. I called for him to stop, but he fucking ignored me because he was rude, cunt. Georgia Necklace, he used to ask quite fuck off. That was a weird fucking moment, though. That was crazy. Oh, the years roll on, I'm noticing. Oh, good. Story time over here. How lucky for us. You know what we should have asked? Will I actually finish this fucking game tonight? That's the question. He fucking vibrates nuts on no. During my travels, I had encountered a man who wielded a giant sword. I wondered if he was the Siegfried fellow Salia and Landu had spoken of. I was musing over this when I overheard someone mention that Schwarzwind was camped not too far from the village in which I was staying. I asked exactly where Schwarzwind had set up camp, then hurried over. Once I arrived, I was greeted by two familiar faces. Blob, it's been a while. I didn't expect to run into you here. So what brings you around these parts? You finally ready to become a member of Schwarzwind? No. Sally had an air of calmness about her now, while Landau seemed to have grown into a veteran mercenary. After exchanging pleasantries and learning of recent happenings in their lives, I told them of my encounter with the man who I thought might have been fucking Siegfried dude. Well, where did you see him? What's he doing? Did you talk to him? Sally became flustered and bombarded me with questions, but Landau was able to keep calm her down. Easy, Celia. Blob's going to tell us. The two listened intently as I told them of my encounter with the man on my way towards Oslo Castle. He was carrying a large sword about the length of his body, and although he seemed fine when I spoke to him, he called himself Nightmare and wandered off, seemingly tormented by something. Yeah, there's no doubt about it, that's him. What the hell is that guy thinking? We're his comrades, we're here to help. Yeah, I'm coming to America at some point. When I possibly win the lottery, it's not sure. I guess I better keep playing. Actually, now that I think about it, he was never the type to open up to others. I guess he hasn't changed in that regard. I should put the lottery on. Put the lottery on right now. Oh, Steam, I don't give a shit about fucking House Party. I'm sure I've still got all the files for a Let's Play that we did of House Party, but it's so fucking vulgar it could not go on the internet. Well, it could. Pornhub. The lottery, that's what we're doing. What's the lottery tomorrow? Is it regular lottery or is it Euros? There is one tomorrow, isn't there? There's one on the Tuesday. Tuesday, is it Tuesday and Friday, the Euros? I don't see anything. Buy gas instead. With what? I'm going in my overdraft with this. It costs like £2. £2 of gas will last me all of 5 fucking minutes, apparently. Where the hell are the goddamn games? I've got £4.40 in my account anyway. Because I won £5.50 on the Euro Millions a couple of weeks ago. Yes! Need to win big. Win big on the lottery, yo. Where the fuck are the fucking... Normally there's something right here that's like, yo, do you want to do a lottery? There's a big lottery. I guess it's not rolled over to midnight yet. Euro Millions is closed for the night. Don't miss Tuesdays. Well, I don't want to miss Tuesdays. That's kind of the point. I want to play Euro Millions. Right, we'll do it after midnight. It'll be fine. Oh, you asked a question about fuel before. It's like £1.70. No, what, like £1.80, something like that per litre for diesel. I remember when it used to be £1 less than that when I first passed my driving test. All those any years ago. What was I, 19? So it's like 18 years ago. I expect things to go up, but fucking hell. Oh, I can't take it anymore. Siegfried has always kept everything to himself. He probably has no idea how long we've been waiting for him to return. I've been driving for as long as it's taken someone to be born, grow up, and be legally allowed to drink. That's insane. That's it. No more waiting. We're going to hunt him down and bring him back ourselves. Right, Landau? Salia, yeah, and once we find him, I'll be sure to give him a good smack upside the head. Oops, upside your head. I said Snoops upside your head. That's a tune, by the way, Snoops upside your head. Is that even what it's called? Can't remember. It's pretty gangster, though. No, I'll be the one to smack him. I'm afraid you'll go too far and ruin that nice face of his. Speaking of gangster, I've got a vinyl I ordered in the summer through today. Fucking basically forgot he was coming. Exhibit, Man vs. Machine, 20-year anniversary edition. One blue smoky vinyl, one red smoky vinyl. And they didn't put a lot of smoke in it. It's basically a blue vinyl and a red vinyl. The red vinyl's got a bit of something going on, but it's not as fun as I really hoped it would be. Anyway, yours keeps dropping. Yeah, so does ours. Well, the petrol's going down. The diesel seems to be fucking staying where it is, which is bullshit, because that's what I drive. The two of them laughed and bumped fists. Bro! I sincerely hoped Siegfried would eventually realise how much these two cared for him. Wishing both of them well, I left their camp and continued my journey. Yay! Story time's over. Continue the explore, because the explore... Oh, no, that's not continuing the explore. That's end expedition. And actually do a bit. Meanwhile, back at the castle, judgment. Zasamel was waiting at the end of my journey that says, to deepen my connection with the two swords. Saying he wished to test my strength, he readied his weapon to attack. Yours Diesel too. I was fucking awful, innit? I travelled long and far and battled a number of skilled warriors by the time a messenger... That's what I said. From Avil found me. Natalie and Dion wanted to meet, so I set off without delay. Avil has begun gathering his forces near Oslololol Castle. I glanced over my shoulder to see Zasamel staring at me intently. As always, he had simply appeared out of thin air. Your destiny has become closely entwined with the swords. Whether your connection is strong enough to master the blades, I do not know, but you should be able to retrieve one from the astral chaos, temporarily at least. But before you do... With deathly silence, Zasamel readied his enormous blade. This is your final test. Show me your power. Even if you can claim one of the swords, you will die if you are unable to master it. Yeah, because they have to refine diesel more. Yeah, but not by much. In fact, no. Isn't that the other way around? Because diesel's closer to fucking oil than petrol is. Surely petrol takes longer. Because diesel always used to be cheaper. Back in the day... And I do mean like back in the day. Diesel was super cheap compared to petrol. And then at some point they just swapped places. And now they've swapped places fucking dramatically. Just like the way this guy's now suddenly kicking my arse. Oh, shitty knee attack. No. Like I said, no. You're done with gas. Tell that to your heating, bro. Or the boiler. Fueling your boiler with coal, are you? That's a weird selection of moves. Still winning.
Your hope in shreds. Fight.
I want to play with the pendant. It just takes so long. You have a heat pump, not fuel used. Read back and that would make more sense. Oh, you're going to get EV next year. Sorry. It took me a minute. I didn't realise how far I had to go back. Not that far, turns out. What the hell is EV? You have. Promise. Whether you draw the spirit sword or the curse sword, you have but one chance to use it. Do not waste it. I parted with Zasamel and made my way to meet Natalie and Dion. I was ready to summon one of the swords from the astral chaos. My goal was clear. Defeat as well. So much fucking reading. When I arrived at the forest by the Ostrinesburg, right, there it is. Ostrinesburg. I kind of wanted to call it Heisenberg. Ostrinesburg Castle. Natalie and Dion were just finishing their preparations. You made it just in time, Blob. Our allies are in position and Naval is about to launch its full-scale assault on the castle. Our information tells us the ceremony will be held in a large chamber called the Hall of the Chosen. This is where Aswell must be. Blob, you need not await our orders. Aswell is too powerful to defeat with mere stratagems or tricks. So when you see an opportunity to strike him, down, take it. Win or lose, this will be our final battle with that madman. When you are ready, let us know. Oh, electric vehicle. Oh, right, you see, because you're saying gas, and you mean petrol or diesel. Whereas when I say gas, I mean, you know, actual fucking gas. See, because the thing you put in your car is a liquid, isn't it? It's not a gas. It's not. The final key. But what is that right there? Look, there are multiple things to do suddenly. Let's do those before we shut this shit down. Plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Eclectic vehicle. I didn't clock that. That's very good. Fuck me, excuse me. I knew that was coming. Normally I'll warn you. Together, Lissalotta and I carried the tribute to the altar for the Hidden Village clan. When we arrived, we encountered a little problem. Now a path of light wound through the darkness of the woods. We respected the will of the Hidden Village clan, taking care to cause no harm to plants and tying back trees to create something little more than a game trail. Still, the most direct route to the closest large city had always been blocked by the forest, and though permission was required to travel the road, its opening gave the settlement new life. I'm sorry you only hired a hired guard to me, but I've made you my porter too. Lissalotta was very apologetic, but she was simply too clumsy to be trusted with carrying anything. Dippy bint. When we arrived at the altar, Omid came out to meet us. We brought this month's tribute. Ah, you two again. But who are the fellas behind you? What was this elfin bitch? He spotted us. Oh no. What? We were being followed? A group of our men stepped out of the bush. Lissalotta seemed genuinely alarmed, but their skill at stalking was crude to anyone with a bit of experience. We'll take that tribute. We know you're delivering treasure to the Hidden Village. Treasure? Well, I cannot deny we think of it as such. Shut up and hand it over. Bet it's a twig. Try to take it from me. I could not allow a member of the Hidden Village clan to come to harm, so I stepped between Omid and the brigands. Coal, wood and gas is not even a thing with new houses over here. I don't understand. How do the boilers work if you don't have gas? I mean, you did just say, didn't you? A heat pump. What the fuck is a heat pump? How is it heating things? Look, yeah, look, don't blame the delay, man. I was there. I just wasn't there quick enough. Stop telling me to follow along. We've already established I know what it is. What I want to know is what the fuck it is. What is it? How does it work? How is it getting hot? Little outside as she watched the would-be thieves run away. Off you fuck. Maybe I should tell everyone that the tribute is sugar. It's quite cheap thanks to imports from the New World, so if they knew what it was, that they wouldn't come after it. I'm uncertain. The clan storytellers say that the outsiders believe whatever the fuck they want to believe. Oh god, that's a lot of words. But people like that entering the forest must cause problems for you. Perhaps I was wrong about all of this. Do not worry. In fact, I brought you a gift. These seeds are rich in oil and can be used for food or fuel. They do not grow well outside of the forest, but if you manage to cultivate them, they should fetch a high price. I've never seen seeds like this. My deepest thanks, Sir Omid. It is merely a token of thanks to your tribute and understanding. That's a dude? Alright. As I watched Lissalotta, whatever the fuck her name is, speak with Omid, her hand tightly gripped the seeds. I prayed that the symbol of their friendship would help the town prosper. Heat pumps offer an energy-efficient alternative to furnaces and air conditioners for all climates. Like a refrigerator, heat pumps use electricity to transfer heat from a cool space to a warm space, making the cool space cooler and the warm space warmer. Heat pump is a device that can heat a building or part of a building by transferring thermal energy from the outside using the refrigeration cycle. Heat pump is ground to ground. Interesting. Wonder if I could get one of those. Heat everything with electricity and then watch that fucking bill skyrocket. Let's have a $5 shake. Continuing exploring this direction, can we get there without fuckery? Nope.
Stands in your way.
What, hang on, when you say ground to ground, what do you mean? I'll have to 10-101 shortly. Nearly midnight, nearly time to put on the Euros. It's only like 42 mil. But like, barely chuck change. In fact, no, like 24 mil, something like that. Don't know. Ground source water to water heat pump. My ears. Piss off. We should be able to get the rest of the way without encountering more fuckery, right? It's not that far. Yeah, laughing. Even in the desolate winter tundra, I could always count on Thomas to be in a fix and in need of help. Fuck's sake, that dickhead. I heard voices echoing across the winter at snowfields. Oh, this is going to cost me money, isn't it? Someone must be shouting rather loudly for them to travel this far. When I went to investigate, I came across a familiar face, Thomas the merchant, surrounded by a group of armed men. Look, I'm not trying to pull any funny business. My ship got stranded. Answer us. You're the one who sold weapons to the barbarians, aren't you? No, it's like I said. I was shipwrecked. Almost all of my wares were lost at sea. If that's the case, then we'll just have to check your backs to be sure, huh? What the hell is this? A bribe for those barbarians? Ah, that's something special I found for a good friend of mine. You can't have it. Oh, is it me? Idiot, we don't need your permission to take this. You know, you look like you're about to freeze to death. Why don't we put you out of your misery? And, huh? The armed men had finally noticed me. Well, who's there? Please help me. We'll kill both of you, starting with her. Nah, fam. You will not. You will not do that. I will fucketh you uppeth. Bullshit. This is a very slidey place. Oh, stop fucking dodging, you cunt. Dodging and blocking and bullshit. That's all this lad knows. Ah, me toes. Oh, fell out. For God's sake.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Not having that bullshit, you absolute cocklocker. Cocklocker? What's a cocklocker? Chastity bloke for dudes, I guess.
Try again. You're mine.
You bring me out again, you shithouse. Really? Can I have a go, please? Getting real bored of these ring outs. Like, the damage I'm doing is huge, but he's just a cunt. If I fucking fail this time, we're going straight to F6. I swear I thought I was going straight off the edge then. I mean, I won. He went first. You have ground loops, water buried in your yard that are 3/4 inch by 4,000 feet that goes through your heat pump, then through a heat exchanger that heats the water. Now it's pumped to a buffer tank, then the floor loops takes water out to the buffer tank to each zone of your house. It's all water. Interesting. I win. Without looking. Superb. I've seen places with like the like underfloor heating shit. I'm assuming that like that's the shit, yeah. Floor loops, yeah. So you've got underfloor heating. I think we had this conversation like a very long time ago. I've seen that shit. But yeah, of course, it's all water for heating. the gas around here heats the water. That's what the boiler's there for. And then it pumps the hot water into the radiators, which then exude the heat. Except it doesn't. It doesn't get... I mean, it gets the chill off, but it doesn't make the house warm anymore. Like, for some reason, it doesn't... We can't get the heat. And we're too scared to run it long enough to see if it'll actually fucking get there at some point. Because obviously we just fucking lost about 30 quid in 2 days. With about 7 hours of heat. In fact, not even that. 5 hours of heat, I think. Maybe 6. Somewhere between 5 and 7 hours. The thugs hurriedly made their escape. Oh, dearest of friends, it was you. Once again, you've come to my aid. You must be my guardian angel. It was pure chance that I ran into Thomas. However, it had happened one too many times to be mere coincidence. Perhaps it was destiny. Oh yes, here you go, friend. It's the one piece of treasure I was able to salvage from my ship. Thomas handed me a bundle the armed men had tried to take from him. It was quite heavy. I had to go to great lengths to get my hands on that, but I really wanted you to have it. It's a symbol of our everlasting friendship. By the way, can I borrow some money? You know, this journey made me realise something. Opening new sea routes is a task far too grand for me to handle on my own. That's why I'm going to return to the Netherlands. I will try my hand at persuading the government to fund my efforts to explore the Northeast Passage. Thomas's face was filled with uncharacteristic resolve. Perhaps he was actually taking his next endeavours seriously. But if he was looking to sail the northern seas, I doubt I'd run into him anytime soon. Strangely enough, I realised that I might actually miss our chance encounters. By the way, I have a little request. Could you perhaps help me with my travel expenses? As you can probably tell, I'm a little short on coin right now. Ha ha ha. They can also make chilled water for the AC. That's cool. The compressor extracts the heat out of the ground loops. My radiant heat can be heated by anything. I just use my heat pump as a heat source. I can witch to propane as a backup if the power goes out and run the generator. I'm still not sure how it gets hot though. Like, the back end of the fridge is what I'm getting here, because obviously inside the fridge is nice and cold, but it pumps out the hot air, doesn't it? So I mean, that's what I'm getting from this. Is that accurate? Or am I just chatting absolute shite? There's another mission there. And there. Nothing worth a dick out on the map, though. Oh, wait. Scotland? No. And the Splore. I am correct. Right, lovely. I understand. And I go to Yangwang to do a letter from the Wu. Zihan had yet another request for me, but this one was different. He wanted to convince Lan Wu, Lin Pei's guard, to join forces with the Five Rings. Oh, it's good to see you again. Ram beamed and waved me over to the table. As I sat down, he leaned forward. Oh, this is one where there's going to be multiple things, aren't there? We wanted to talk with you about Lin Pei. I worked with Kong Wang for a long time, so I'm aware of his troubles with the Jackal. That was a good movie. Well, I mean, it wasn't, but I enjoyed it when it came out. Bruce Willis. And Jack Black got his arm shot off. We'd always thought he was a loner, no family or anything. I'd forgotten that fucking Jack Black was even in it until I saw it again years later. I've not seen it for years. Jay, how was your snowy van driving today? Shite. Actually, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. There were some roads that were like... You could clearly see that if you didn't go down them about 2 miles an hour, you would probably skid into something. And people park like knobheads. So trying to fit a big-ass van between cars parked either side on a thin-ass road that's covered in ice, little bit disconcerting, but thankfully I'm an excellent driver. Anyway, but apparently his bodyguard is actually his beloved daughter. Her name is Lan Wu, and she's an incredible fighter. She's always at Lin Pei's side, keeping him safe too. However, everyone says Lan Wu might not be his real daughter at all. Asked about the possibility of Lin Pei having a child in secret or after Ruben retired, the old man took out a few folded documents. Naturally, I investigated the matter. This is what came up. The papers detailed Lin Pei's life, but the final page was different. It was an account of a family attacked by bandits while travelling over a decade ago. The parents were slain, the valuables were stolen, but the daughter went missing. It was possible that the girl was Lan Wu. She would have just been a child at the time, so it's hard to know if she'd remember her parents. But if she's not Lin Pei's daughter, maybe she'd work with us. What do you think? Well, I mean, she was raised as his daughter. Probably... thing. Suggest telling Lan Wu that Lin Pei killed him. No. No. We're good boys. Anyway, that was my day. How was your day? After hearing your suggestion to convince Lan Wu to forge a pact between the two gangs, Xian nodded in agreement. A fine plan. Needless conflict does no one any good. I doubt Limpei would accept a proposal like that after all these years of bad blood. Don't worry, I have a plan. In any case, we need to separate Lan Wu from Limpei in order to talk to her, but they'd recognise Ran and me in a heartbeat. Off you go then, Blob. That's where you come in. Oh my god, so many more words. I agreed, but it was a risky task to take. Yeah, it's just reverse. The heat behind the refrigerator is the effect of making cooling. If you reverse that, you can use the heat to make hot water. So mine takes hot water and takes the cooler water back in the ground to heat back up, and when it comes back after 4,000 feet, it's heated back up to be able to extract the heat again. You got about 6 inches of snow today. Nearly made a very inappropriate joke. I attacked Limpei just as he left the safety of the city. A sharp-eyed young woman was at his side, just as Zihan said there would be. It's put in antifreeze because it takes it below freezing. Oh, wonderful. Who in the blazes, yo? Oh god, he's fucking obsessed with snow. He's absolutely... You get snow where you live, bruh. You don't need to see pictures of it round here. You dare attack my father in front of me, you will not get away. There's a time and a place for snow, and that time and a place is nowhere fucking near me. Unless I've got like a week off, then I guess it's fine. But when my job literally involves driving around in that chaos, fuck that noise. Good day, thanks. Went to go measure up the house I'm moving to at the end of December. Forgot about that somehow. Met the seller's 3 very, very fluffy cats. Legit the best thing ever. Fantastic. I exchanged blows with Lan Wu while slowly manoeuvring her away from Limpei. After I put some distance between us and him, the woman shifted her stance and narrowed her eyes at me. You're luring me away from my father, are you? What is it you're after? Tell me now. Tell me now! I'm after yo ass. In my gang. Well, these motherfuckers gang.
Battle 1. Fight.
Game on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. I swear, sometimes combos work and then sometimes they just fucking don't at all. Now we're talking. Level 37, why am I doing so little damage? Bitch, get in the sea. I guess there's some conditions that I'm once again not reading as to why I'm not doing the damage I should be. Because this is ridiculous. Ah, that was a hit for 8. 5! A hit for 5! No. Also, that button.
I like her.
Oh god damn it. I've just realised it's past midnight. I need to put the internet on. You sent me snow pictures. You did? Hilarious. Why does the snowman look like angry as fuck? Dude, it's furious. Come on, it's past midnight. Give me the fucking goddamn euros. I'll have to do it tomorrow. Not sure if you had the same amount, but I'm guessing you did. Nah. You see, because I'm on a peninsula, so I've got sea fucking everywhere. Sea and rivers everywhere, so... We don't tend to get snow, which is why when it happens, it's catastrophic. It gets cold. Like, the last time I remember there being snow would have been over 4 years ago. Because I was still living in the land of the Fourth Age. It's the last time I specifically remember there being snow. Because I remember having to walk to work in it and it was shit. That was your neighbour's snowman. He put a Tottenham scarf on it and my boyfriend legit got annoyed because he supports West Ham. Fuck's sake. fucking football. You've beaten me. Quick, kill me quickly. Kill you? I could never do something so wasteful. You're such a beautiful blossom. You're Zihan. Oh, you do me an honour by remembering me. How wonderful. So, would you be my wife? What? Play games with me and I will make you suffer. Please think for a moment, if we are wed, the conflict between our organisations could no longer continue, and then we, as well as the people of our cities, will breathe a sigh of relief. Besides, we would suit each other well. Everyone wins and everyone lives happily ever after. Don't be ridiculous. My father would never... He may be more interested than you believe. Please give him this letter. Farewell for now. Zihan waved goodbye to Lanwu. As we watched her leave, I asked him what the letter said. Just a polite summary of a few things I know, which included, implicitly or explicitly, a threat that Zihan would share his knowledge with Lanwu if Li Pei chose to decline the offer. I could feel that Zihan was barely suppressing an amused laugh. He was beginning to remind me of Kong Wang. Fucking football indeed. It's bullshit. It seemed a little forced, but I felt that the two gangs would likely come to an agreement before long. Got a new title, 4 Heavenly Kings. That's a title, is it? If you say so, dude. Meanwhile, there is something to do in Kashgar. What is it? A hammer to metal, uninvited guest. The day before the exhibition I went to visit Bolter, but when I arrived, fuckery ensued. It was the day before the exhibition. I made my way to Bolter's smithy and saw a lavishly decorated carriage waiting outside. Bolter, if you drop out of the exhibition now and work under me, I'll treat you well. I recognise your talent and I'll give you more money than you could make here in this hovel. If you want me to slave away for you making cheap wares, keep dreaming, Yashin. Ah, what a spirited lass. Bolter noticed me approaching as she confronted her rival. Blob, you came just at the right time. This is the smith I was talking about. Give him a good smack for me. Do you plan on making the same mistake as your father, girl? A man accompanied by soldiers appeared at the door. It seemed the carriage belonged to him. Stop right there. You aren't welcome at this shop, Asen. Such insolence. You dare to speak to royalty in such a manner? If you're royalty, then you shouldn't. You should try acting like it. Is it seemly for a man of such esteemed lineage to try to harass a small-time smith into dropping out of a contest? I'm glad you understand why I'm here. Do as I wish if you value your life. Your pardon, Lord Asen, but that's... Be silent, Yashin. I'll make you rich, but I will not tolerate you talking back to me. Make him rich and take a bit off the top for yourself, right? Are the bribes from this bargain bin blacksmith not enough for you anymore? That tongue moves too freely. Men, cut it out and nail it to the door. Asen soldiers drew their weapons and I moved between them and Bolter. A workshop is no place to fight. I had to force them outside. Because, Lord knows, we could not deal with a new fucking fighting arena. It'd be altogether too much, wouldn't it? Oh, cheats are still on. I mean, I'd have won, wouldn't I? Blocking, you absolute gobshite. Oh, feck off. There we go. Gotta go to bed. Have a good night. Yes, you also have a good sleep and whatnot. Thank you. I will see you the next time I stream, I imagine. Thank you for coming through, as always. Dude, this boy's a big boy. Weak as piss, though. Welcome back. No, you'll pay for that. You have insulted me gravely this day. I see that you meet the same fate as your father, girl. Then I'll have to make sure you don't talk. Bolter spoke in a quite dangerous tone I had never heard from her before, and quicker than the eye could see, she thrust a sword under Asen's nose. Yeah. Wait, take it easy, Bolter. Lord Asen, let us simply return home. Yashin supported the mercenary captain as he led him away. If you're a real smith, let your work do the talking. Bolter was alright for the moment, but I feared for her safety. As well you should. The next day, Bolter and the other competitors gathered to hear the final results of the exhibition. I hereby commission you to craft weapons for the army and grant you this royal shield as a mark of your station. Bolter had become the royal smith for the kingdom's army. She had won back the shield with the crest of King Saeed I, and with it her family's honour. Yes, I did it, Blob. Actually, we did it. Bah, this cannot stand. Your Majesty, those two threatened Yashin and drew arms against me and a member of the nobility. Such rogues cannot be trusted with crafting the weaponry that would defend this kingdom. Ah, Rasen, it's good you're here. I heard a most interesting rumour recently. You have been using our kingdom's mercenaries for private business, yes? Well, what? A great deal of money is required to provide weapons for an army. Sadly, some may consider that this a chance to profit for themselves. For example, people who use their mercenaries for personal gain. I've been watching you for the past few months, you know, and I am aware of what occurred yesterday. So, Asen, do you have anything you would like to add? Aye. Nothing at the moment then. In that case, I shall personally take command of your mercenaries. If you have more words, you can speak them before a judge. Guards, take him away. But, Your Majesty... Yashin's former workshop was seized by royal order and became the royal smithy. There, the technique used to make rust-proof swords was employed to create farm implements, and the region became famed for its metalwork. It seemed the king himself was far more skilled at intrigue than the hapless conspirators. We seem to be wrapping up all the side quests, so this is great. Right, that looks like I should be able to do the fucking upgrades that I wanted to do for a billion years. It's a shame that I don't have any higher fucking graded swords though. Very sad indeed. Oh well. Right. I would like to upgrade this one, please. Let's check. Nah, there aren't any better ones, are there? Nah. Enhance the old weapon. All damage. Where's me all damage, please? All damage plus 15. All damage plus 15. Yes, I'd love to use that. Thank you very much. Let's get another all damage in there. There was another all damage, wasn't there? Oh, I'm not allowed to use another all damage. Oh, boo! What does that mean? Attack defense plus 25%. Right, this comes with conditions. Oh, that sucks! Well, let's get some vertical attack damage in there, because fuck it, why not, right? Okay, so this should be better at doing sword things now. And now, it is time for a 10-101, so enjoy the double music, as always. Never know, might be for the last time. We out here. We have the most of. Actually, it's equal across the board. It is now equal. Equal, I say. So, we're going to have a Cali Pale. Lovely. Cheers. Okay. Wait, Splores. Just in case any of these Splores mean anything. God, I wish this fucking thing moved faster. I think that's it. I think that's it for Splores. Which would mean... I think this is it. The final key. Weaving my way through the... Oh, what voice did we gave it? It was angry French, wasn't he? Weaving my way through the battlefield, I at last arrived at the Hall of the Chosen in Ostrinesburg Castle. Carry on, still trying to do Heisenberg. There, Aswell stood waiting for me, eager to reveal the key ingredients he needed to make his plans a reality. Ostrinesburg Castle was filled with the clash and clamour of battle. Where I looked, groups of able soldiers fought desperately against the qualifiers. Before I knew it, I'd lost sight of Natalie and Dion in the fray. As I made my way upstairs, the sound of battle grew dim. Eventually, only the sound of my footsteps echoed through the silent halls. The Hall of the Chosen was just ahead. The Hall of the Chosen was nothing like I had imagined. Large gaps in the crumbling castle walls, letting the quiet, silvery light of the moon illuminating Aswell. He turned to face me as I entered, spreading his arms wide. Shit, now I need to remember how to do a French accent. Yes, ask Reinberg, that'll do it. I want to do tough. In my head is tough. The French, yes. That was the rude of you to keep me waiting, my friend, but I knew you would come. I looked around, but it was just the two of us. Relax, it is just the two of us. No one should disturb us. The others have their hands full downstairs. But it is such a tragedy they are killing each other over this, is it not? It appeared the ceremony had yet to begin. I needed to act fast. I readied my weapon, and Aswell's grin broadened. Mama, how strong you've become. I knew it, you're perfect. For you to make it this fast shows how close to the gods you are. Seeing the puzzlement on my face, Aswell sighed and wagged his finger in disapproval. Think for a moment. What do we need to create the ultimate seed? Firstly, we take the power of the spirit and curse swords. Then we mix in the energy of the heavens, today's celestial spectacle, and the energy of the earth, the Leylands. Even those fools at the evil organization would no doubt have figured that out. Even without my research notes. They will check the ass ring. Yes, they will. However, that alone is not enough. Why, I could destroy a country or two. But that's boring. We are aiming to change that very well, my dear. We are still missing one key component. And what is it we lack? Something to create an enormous wave of energy. Something that can absorb power, amplify it, and loose it with an exponentially greater force. In other words, you. To my surprise, Aswell pointed at me. The moment I laid my eyes on you, I knew you were the one. A human who was able to... I'm a robot. Was able to absorb the power of the astral fishes. A human who could even claim the power of the astral chaos. However, when we first met, you were still too weak for my needs, so I allow you to live. Knowing you would become more powerful eventually, I bided my time until the day we will meet again. And here you are! Everything has led up to this one perfect moment. Today, you and I are part of a beautiful miracle. My perfect moment with you. Aswell lifted his two swords menacingly. All that remains now is to force the power of these blades to resonate with the powers inside you. Chaotic energy and the might of these swords will intertwine, amplify and burst forth. Then, and only then, will the ultimate seed come into being and cleanse this world. Though you will most likely die in the process, your death will not be in vain. You will be the stepping stone for humanity's greatest evolution. Oh, what a glorious, happy fate. Oh no, don't tell me you think to resist. Fret not. I will give you pure ecstasy, that I promise you. All I have to do is impale you on these swords and my plan will succeed. So come, let the finale commence. A Tesla coil, I don't think that's the point, really. But I do think that this might actually be the end of the game. Finally. After nearly 14 hours of this shit.
Battle 1. Fight!
Damn, son! I shouldn't have stepped up for a smoke. Lord, please! Nope. I just wanted a chance. He was not giving it to me. I didn't deserve that perfect, but I'll take it.
Battle 2. Fight.
I'll hit the cunt.
Stick with me.
He doesn't sound French, does he? But he should, based on what we've read him say.
Goal. Fight.
I think I've said that in previous streams. I just noticed his health comes back.
Can you stand the test?
Oh, you slag. That should have been a perfect.
You passed.
I've got one of those attacks. Eat my dick. My big robot lady dick. Pussy! I bet side quests will open up after we actually finish the game as well, because, you know, that's the sort of shit that games do like this, isn't it?
You have begun to change. I knew you would not disappoint. In that case,
My voice is better for him.
I shall have to show you the ace up my sleeve.
Ah, he says. Another final battle with demonic version of him.
I will not be defeated. Using you as the key, I will save the human race. I am so close, so very close to the moment my beloved humans shall be freed from their cruel fate. Let's be done with this. Will you stop me and emerge victorious?
I think another match.
Or shall I claim victory and lead humanity to a new era? With all my might, I shall make you mine!
Okay, so it's still going on. Done eating? What did you eat, dude? As well unleash the power of the two swords, warping the very fabric of reality around us. The battle would likely prove to be our last. Fucking thank God. So help me God if you say fucking fish. I like to think that you branch your diet out a little bit. Oh, no fuckery, just straight in. He's only gone up 5 levels. Oh, you slut! Oh, fuck you, Trev.
Battle 2. Fight.
I was gonna eat these ridiculous camembert, I think it was camembert, and cranberry bakes for my dinner. I felt pretty flashy. And that's when I realised we'd run out of gas. Jesus Lord! This man is doing big things. Whoa, yeah, fuck you, not enough, pal.
To reach my goal. Fight.
What gave it away? The fact that I carried on talking about it, or what? Oh, he's doing things. He's doing big things. Oh, Lord. He's doing big things. Not big enough. A cutscene, a proper cutscene.
Over yet.
Oh, is he going to turn into his final form?
I shall free humanity. From the
Blob is like,
binds of
nah.
fate.
Oh no, me swords! The fuck?
You are the one I sought.
Yeah, fam. I am. Or I was. Deuces, bitch. The tones of light consumed my body and I began to slip into unconsciousness. It was finally time to die. But I was ready to accept my fate, no longer afraid of the cold hand of death. The ultimate seed was no more. I had played my part. So great, this whole story goes with death. When I opened my eyes, nope. I was in the ruins of Ostreisenberg Castle. See, I said it. I tried not to, but I did. Our victory was a narrow one indeed, but Aswell's schemes have come to nothing. Zasamel was standing by my side, and a hushed silence surrounded us. I thanked him for everything he had done for me, and asked what he would do next. I shall continue to observe the world. I wish to see what the future that began today holds. Be proud, Blob. You not only saved yourself, but the world. The world. I parted ways with Zasamel at the castle, and soon ran into Dion and Natalie. Blob, we were ready to give up. We searched the castle, but found no sign of you, Aswell, or any fragments of the spirit sword. What happened? Were you able to defeat Aswell? Well, do you fucking see me in front of you? I nodded and explained everything that had happened. Incredible, you have done a great deed today. We have seen no evidence of the ultimate seed on our end, though we are still investigating. I believe we can rest easy for now. Some of the qualifiers still remain, but we have cut off the serpent's head. They should be easy to take care of. Thank you, Blob. We would like to continue working with you. If we discover any new information you could use, we will send a messenger. The location of astral fissures, for example. Or grep. Enough talking, we must go, Dion. Indeed, farewell, Blob. Thank you again for all you have done. Footstep sounds. As my journey came to an end, I reflected on everything that had happened. Though I had started off fighting for my life, I ended up fighting to protect the world. I thought about what I had achieved and where fate had led me. If I had fulfilled my purpose, what should I do next? I could not decide just yet. For now, I would rest and ready myself for my next journey, which hopefully is in another game. I acquired a title there, I missed it. The shop is something. Chivy. Quests. Many quests and stories. Oh shit. Tom's discovered an old pizza house that we enjoy. No, not after hours tonight. Absolutely not. God, there are so many fucking side quests. After Aswell's defeat, I managed to get mixed up in all sorts of wild adventures. A long time passed in what seemed to be the blink of an eye. But on all my travels, there was one thing I could never get out of my mind. Blech. What had happened to him? Was he even still alive? I realised it was time for me to embark on another journey. Tragically, I thought back to what happened that day. Grah had fallen into the ravine with Aswell, but Aswell had survived, so it was possible that Grah had too. But even if he was still alive, it was likely that his malfestation had grown far worse. Grah knew exactly how far he could safely push the limits of the malfested power within him. However, when the time came, he purposely went beyond them. His words echoed in my mind. I know that my mind will not survive if I harness my complete power. The thought depressed me. If that was what had become of him, it was up to me to keep my promise. I spoke to robbers, bounty hunters and others who made their livings in the shadows, all in the hopes of finding clues to Gross whereabouts. Yeah, that'd be the Black Demon, you know, he's kind of like the Azure Knight fella way back. I'd keep well away, not worth the bounty money if you ask me. Elusive, cruel, devilishly fast and wilier than a fox. None have survived long enough to even get a good look at him. We got an unspoken rule in the shadow. Some things you just don't do, no matter how much money is on the table. Not unless you got a death wish anyway. What if you give me $10,000? Do you have $10,000? Do you have $10,000 to give me? Because if you do, toss that that some bitch some coins. And that by that some bitch I do mean your Twitcher. Then you got me all night then, fam. We got an unspoken rule in the shadows. I already read that. Huh? Where is he? Hell if I know. If I did, I'd make a quick buck selling the info to some rich goody two-shoes who wants to play hero. Were you even listening to me? $72-hour stream for that price. I don't know, dude. I'll do you 48. I'll meet you in the middle. 24 to 48. I reckon I could just about pull off a 48. It'd be a struggle, but I reckon I could do it. At the very least a 36. I've definitely got a 36-hour stream in me. 100%. The Black Demon. This was the first lead with potential I come across. Perhaps this will put me on the path to finding... I thought about my next move. There was a limit to what I could accomplish alone. I needed help, and the only option I saw was the Evil organization. I couldn't be sure the lead was solid, however this Black Demon definitely sounded like an outsider, so I thought I could be onto something. Natalie and Dale had told me if they had any information they would send a messenger. What was the point of waiting? If my travels had taught me anything, it was that I needed to take the initiative to get anything done, so I decided to contact Evil through a secret channel they provided me with, just in case. You know, someone rotate for you while you nap real quick. Okay. So when we're doing this, you sending the 10,000 now, or what? Imagine the reaction if suddenly the donation thing pops up. Trev donated $10,000. Actually die. Travelling by yourself is a lonely thing, and I have missed having good company. The road was long, but eventually I arrived at a town that had seen better days. Following the instructions I'd been given, I made my way to a lake on the outskirts of town and stood there holding an incense burner. Soon as an agent from the Evil organization appeared and guided me to one of the organization's hideouts. Blob, we were expecting you. It has been a while. Dale and Natalie were waiting for me. Apparently, Evil had been keeping close tabs on my movements, and they had known I was coming. When I told them what I was doing and about this Black Demon, Dale fell silent for some time. 15,000, and I'll play whatever the fuck you want for the whole stream. Naturally, we had been searching for Gra, but to no avail. Additionally, it has been difficult to continue our search. Even our organisation is fractious at times. Gra has been judged to be an outsider, but we are divided on whether he must be dealt with. Evil does not compromise regarding outsiders. However, Gra served us well for many years, and his contributions in the fight against Aswell have made him a hero. Many of us believe it is too soon to pass judgment on him, and so our investigations have stalled while we bicker on what to do. And besides, we don't even know whether he is still alive. I asked them about what they thought about the rumour I'd heard. Well, we had heard those rumours as well. However, we do not know if it is indeed an outsider, and have yet to organise an investigation. Excuse me. We have no reason to believe this Black Demon is Gra either. However, if you're willing to help us with a little task, then we can mobilise some of our agents to gather information on it in return. I had no problem helping them, but needed to know what that entailed. So you got work in the morning? Oh, it's like that, is it? I don't, actually. I've got work in the afternoon. Joke's on you, fool. I had no problem helping them, but needed to know what that entailed. It's the astral features, of course it is. Not all have been dealt with. We are working on a way to take care of them ourselves, but you are the most efficient way of doing it that we know of. As ever, our numbers are few. We know you no longer require the power of the features, but if you aid us, we will aid you in return. After some thought, I agreed to help. Then it is settled. I shall tell you the location of astral feature. You can handle it yourself, I presume. I gave a small nod, and Dale told me the information I needed. Can't send now. Are you sure the joke is on me? No. Not really. Shame though, that would brighten my day. With the information Dion had given me in hand, I made my way to the newly discovered astral fissure. Zasamel told me I still had the power to resolve them, and it was time to see if he was right. The astral fissure was where Dion had said it would be. Unlike Yangwang, the area was relatively unaffected, which was somewhat of a relief. Obviously, we're not finishing this tonight, we'll finish this tomorrow. We will finish this tomorrow. Unless it suddenly throws a fucking chapter 6 at me. I approached the astral fissure carefully, and a berserker appeared, because of course it did. I risked my honour for victory. It said. Plus that not even 24-hour turnaround. What? What do I need to upgrade my PC? No, well, I mean, upgrading my PC would be great, but what I could do, and what I would do, with 10k slash 15k, because I'd then play anything you wanted. And with 15k I could definitely do this, is pay off all of my debts. Obviously not my mortgage, but to pay off all my debts, which would free up loads of, well, it would free up all my fucking money, essentially. I wouldn't be paying shit every month except for the mortgage and, like, basic utilities. Which would mean I could save up to build a new PC, and everything would be fucking awesome. Why are the frames happening? Hate power? Why are the frames happening? What's going on here? This is frozen. This isn't even frames. This is frozen. What the fuck is going on? I'm caught. Look, hello. The game's fucked. Oh, Blob, you look bad.
Time to end. Weak.
Weak. Give you weak.
You're no threat.
You're no threat. Yeah, tell that to my dick. Oh no, he smashed me tits out. Right, that's it. He's going down. Good night, sweet prince. This PC, what do you need to upgrade it? So when you build it. Well, at this point, everything. I genuinely need to build a new PC. I could upgrade the CPU. That might help. But to get a newer CPU, I'd need to get a new motherboard. And a new motherboard is essentially a new PC, so I need new everything. The fallen must face death. With the berserker defeated, I walked over to the astral fissure. As I stretched my hand towards the astral fissure, I felt two forces tugging at me from the other side. In my mind, I heard a voice from my dreams, and two swords appeared. Which symbol of power would I choose? Well, the good one, obviously. Soon the astral fissure vanished. I'm not so much arsed about the PC as I am arsed about clearing my debts. Because if I wasn't paying for debts like every single month, I would be able to afford a new CPU, even though it would be a small fix. It would be a fix all the same. It would be a decent band-aid. on keeping this rig up and running. What I really need to do is upgrade and replace every single hard drive I've got, which is hundreds of pounds. It's just not ideal. It's not ideal. I just want I want to be debt free. All I want to be is debt free. And that would cost me about 10 grand. UK money though, not American money. I felt an enormous surge of power flow into me, a power even stronger than what I felt before. Perhaps it was because my connection with the sword slumbering within the astral fissure had also grown in strength. Whatever the case, it seemed I still possessed the ability to absorb the fissures. It was time to report back to Dion. Because words aren't boring at all. You've done well. Abel thanks you, and so do I. Once again, I found myself at the Abel organisation's base, meeting with Dion and Natalie. Unfortunately, the investigations into Sgrad's whereabouts are proceeding slowly. However, I have read several reports about what may be the Black Demon. Able agents in a number of different locations have heard rumours of it while gathering information on the outsider. Our agent reports contain information on where it was sighted, who it attacked and when, and so on. Alas, we can draw no clear conclusions yet. Worse, these reports raise more questions than answers. With so many sightings spread out over such a large area, it is difficult to imagine that they all correspond to the same entity. In other words, there's a good chance that these leads are red herrings that won't lead me to Grot or the Black Demon. Do you still plan to pursue this demon? I nodded. Dion responded with a deep sigh. Blob, please find Sagra. I asked this not as part of the organisation, this is a request of me personally. I asked him what the plan was for once Grot or the Black Demon was found. If he is found and has lost himself to evil, then the only one with the power to stop him is you. Sagra taught me how to fight, but more than that, I owe him my life. It saddens me to say that there are many in Evil who have lost sight of its true purpose, blinded by their lust for power and squabbling for personal gain, but Sagra's loyalty and purpose never wavered. Wavered is not a thing. Evil needs him now more than ever. Start saving for a CPU and motherboard. Bruh, those things are so expensive. A decent CPU is like fucking what, 500 quid? What makes you think I've got any money to save, full stop, right now? I don't, is the answer. That's why I'm in my overdraft. He believed in you, is that not so? Let alone a fucking motherboard, Jesus. I gave a small nod. Stop by again soon. In the meantime, we'll do our best to gather more accurate information. Dion and Natalie bid me farewell, and I left the Evil base behind. Over the next year, start putting aside. Yeah, I can't, dude. There is nothing to put aside. This is what I'm saying.
You're gonna have to help me, Seth.
Hey, what?
You're gonna have to help me, Seth. There's a woman. He's out about 4 minutes.
Oh, for God's sake. Right, back in a minute. Good, the BRB screen didn't come up. At least you didn't have to deal with the 2 audio files. Sorry, the dogs pulled a bunch of painkillers off of the coffee table and just decided to chow down, so that was fun. Yeah, it's a Christmas sack thing. Anyway, you can now accept Astral Fissure stealing missions. The Evil Organisation offers substantial rewards for those missions, so try to steal any Astral Fissures that appear. Well, I mean, isn't that entirely the point? Why is there more story? Fucking tedious. Diarrhea, yeah. Sam reckons they're going to die. I don't think so. The information from the Evil Organisation had hardly been enlightening, but I would surely have been more in the dark had I acted alone. Let that just be the story. No, there's more. With that, I began my search for the Black Demon. Is that it? Please let that be it. It was it! Okay, so the red ones are the main ones, obviously. There's still plenty to do. There's one right there, for example. Visit the Wolfcrone Kingdom's garrison the merchant told me about. There, the soldiers who dedicated their time to training were on high alert. As I approached the royal wolf, the sound of a busy fortress grew louder, clashing metal, the whinnies of horses, and people shouting. Here I come, hiya! A youthful swordswoman shouted as she thrust her rapier at a giant man who deftly shifted his huge sword to parry her blow. Your attacks are easy to read, you won't last 5 minutes on the battlefield like that. Perhaps due to the garrison's proximity to the front lines, the troops here seem to be undergoing heavy battle training. Huh, hey you over there, I've never seen you around here before, what's your business? What do you mean you've not seen me around? I'm the fucking saviour of the planet, you cunt. Standing around and watching these soldiers train may have been the wrong move. The man was obviously suspicious of me, my silence seemed to worsen matters as he narrowed his eyes. Are you mute or just lacking courtesy? Fair, whatever. As long as you're here, how about helping us train? Just say something if you'd rather not. Ha 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 ha. The man's voice was cheerful, but his eyes told another story. He was likely using this training excuse to figure out who I was and deal with me should I prove to be an enemy. From the looks of it, he wasn't really going to take no for an answer. I had time to give him exactly what he asked for and fucked him up, pal. Anyway, I assume a 10 to 15 grand donation has been made in my absence, because even if I would have missed it here, my phone would have told me. That's lovely, Trev. Thanks for sharing once again. Fuck off.
Fight ready?
Fair, you're not even out of breath after taking us both on. It's time to come clean. Who are you? Hello. Ooh, so you guys started without me. Hey, Blob, what's with all the fuss? Why didn't you just tell them I sent you here? Hey, I know you. Wait, you two know each other? Of course, see Blob, just like I told you. They're pretty good, huh? Or some shit. So you're vouching for her. In that case, sorry, I thought you were a spy from some other kingdom. I was about to order your arrest. Sorry. But I gotta say, I'm impressed. You've got some serious skill. If you joined up, I bet you'd be promoted to the Silver Wars and fight alongside Queen Hildegard before long. Wow, she's that good? I'm so jealous. It's my dream to serve at Her Majesty's side and learn her... that stuff. Hey Blob, if you're interested, I'll write you up an introduction. Think about it. No, please. Blob here has her own battles to fight. I sincerely doubt she'll drop it to all join another cause, will you? Blah, 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 blah. I see, well that's a shame. A strong handle like you make Queen fucking what's-her-face life easier, and so on. She needs every bit of help she can get. Her Majesty is younger than me, but she's working so hard. Hey, how about staying here at the garrison tonight? I bet you could use some rest. I could use you to shut the fuck up. That night the soldiers of the Royal Wolfgang garrison feasted and laughed with me to commemorate our new friendship. Although sad that we wouldn't be fighting side by side, the soldiers wish me good luck and victory on the road ahead. Fucking hell. Ridiculous. Story. Like story. I was walking through town when I heard a voice call out to me. Hello, you there, yes you. Just as a thought, I've seen you before. Daka, if I'm not mistaken, you've been there, haven't you? Sure. I knew it, I remember your face down some pirates, so maybe I never forget a face. See, I was in Dhaka collecting donations for the qualifiers from local lords and noblemen. Thing is, I lost contact with the qualifiers not too long ago, and now people I collected coin from are calling me a fraud. So to clear everything up, I travelled way out here, heard there was a qualifier base around, and I thought I'd come see what was what. Asked if he'd found any leads, and he puffed out his chest. You bet, I found the very man I handed my donations off to. When I asked him what was going on, he said the Lord Aswell had gone missing, and all his bases had been abandoned, but... Then I gave me a slight grin. I hear that all the coin is collected is still lying around one of these bases. Get my drift? Spell out for you. I want you to help me get it back. This place is supposed to be right dangerous. So if you'll come along to keep me safe, I'll split the findings with you 50-50. Deal? No. because he was a twat. What? You ungrateful little... How could you refuse an earnest request from your elder? You're joking with me, right? You'll help, right? No. Oh, so I've got to. Wonderful. Great to hear. Well, hurry up and pack your bags. Let's get going. Fuck's sake. That's a proper side quest for later. That one's not going to go anywhere, is it? Oh, there's a fissure up there. The Evil Organization's messenger brought word of another actual fissure. What sort of berserker would I be facing this time? Let's find out. After these messages.
Battle 1. Fight!
Bro, I wasn't ready. Doesn't look like a fucking demon. It's like a bitch that forgot to get dressed properly this morning. Well, I found my attack method. Oh no, I forgot it. No, it's working again. There's actually a time limit on this one. What a treat.
Battle 2. Fight!
Bitch. Actual bitch. Let that teach you to put some fucking clothes on. What the fuck? As I stretched my hand towards the astral fissure, I felt two forces tugging at me, but blah 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 blah. The same old shit as we always get. Still the good sword. And soon it fucked off. I'll have one more beer after this because I saved a good one for last. And then I'm fucking gone. We'll finish this tomorrow. Mandem has streams in him tomorrow. So long as I get out of work in enough time. Goddamn gym people. Right, do I want story time? Not really, but I'm gonna have to, aren't I? While walking along a dark mountain path, I spotted a small village nestled in a nearby valley. Though late I could see lights in many of the houses and hear laughter coming from the tavern, it seemed like a good place to spend the night. Fortunately, the village's chief had a room available. You probably saw the magnificent stone cave temple on your way here, yes? That temple has a long history and pilgrims from all over travel there to worship. However, now, the chief is... They've suddenly overcome with fear, lowered his voice. It seems that bandits, obviously, have been seen prowling around here lately. The truth is, there's something very valuable in that temple that's been passed down for a long time, and I'm concerned, rather, the bandits are after it. The chief raised his head and looked me in the eye. I can tell that you know your way around a weapon. I know it may be rather brazen of me to ask you this of you, but would you mind assisting me in capturing the bandits? Of course, I'll reward you handsomely for your efforts. I thought I would need some time to think about it, then retired to my room for the evening. Would I need time to think about it, or could I just get on with it? As I readied myself for bed that night, I could hear something outside my window. Sensing it might be trouble, I placed my hand on my weapon. Listen up, interested in some treasure? Given how secretively this individual was acting, I could tell he was not someone from the village. It was likely one of the bandits that the village chief had mentioned. The man continued as I considered what to do. Normally I just kill those that get me in my way, but you seem different. You've got some skill. Help me steal the treasure from the temple, and not only will I let you live, I'll even give you a cut of the spoils. Pretty good deal, right? So want to make a large sum of money? The bandit seems to have been keeping an eye on the village for some time. If you feel like helping me out, then meet me by the waterfall behind the village tomorrow night. I don't want to do that. I was greeted the next morning by fair skies. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good morning. So if you've reached a decision, yeah, let's go fucking fuck them up. I informed the chief that I would help him capture the bandits. Oh, I'm so relieved to hear you say that. Thank you very much. The chief spoke in detail about his plans to guard the village and around the reward. You're okay. Good. That's Yoshimitsu. Conflict and confusion sizing up the masked swordsman. I went to see the local militia to repay the kindness I had been shown in being allowed to stay the night. However, on my way, an unsettling swordsman in a mask appeared. Motherfucking Yoshimitsu! The village chief told me where I could find the head of the local militia. On my way there, I suddenly felt something strange behind me. I turned around to find a masked swordsman with glowing eyes. It's Yoshimitsu. My blade trembles in your presence. What are you? My gaze was transfixed by the bewitching glow radiating from his blade. My name is Yoshimitsu. See? I shall ascertain the true nature of your soul. And we had a fight with Yoshimitsu. I hope he sounds the way he does in Tekken, all like, and like echoed and shit.
Battle 1. Fight!
Yoshimitsu got some skill. Jesus. Oh my lord. Fucking hell! There we go. See, once I got in there, not a problem. That's a perfect. I guess I blocked whatever the fuck happened before. Did that 15 grand you were talking about fall out your arse while you were away, mate? To you who seeks law and order, stay away from that village. When the masked swordsman sheathed his blade, my vision suddenly became distorted, and his cackle echoed into the night. I was hoping that would be it. Hey, you okay? Surprised by the sudden shout I read of my weapon, the man who called himself Yoshimitsu was nowhere to be found. Only a man who appeared to be part of the militia stood before me. Are you alright? I've heard there are bandits in these parts. You better be careful. As the man told me of the treasure vault and its security, I made sure to be mindful of my surroundings. I couldn't feel anything. Did I just imagine my encounter with Yoshimitsu? But if it was real, he was real. Then who was he, and what was he doing here? Who fucking knows? More Yoshimitsu. The village was attacked just as the mayor had predicted. I had to protect the treasure vault, but how could I have predicted what came next? As I stood guard at the village entrance, I suddenly heard what sounded like people fighting from further inside the village. It seemed the bandits had begun their attack just as the village chief had predicted. As I rushed over to help, a man appeared before me, his sword drawn. You fool! Of all places for you to play hero, it had to be this village. Upon hearing his voice, I recognised him as the bandit with whom I had spoken the previous night. I consider myself a man of good judgment. Most people accept my offers, but I guess I was wrong about you. Now die! Fuck him up. Fuck him up, fam. Did I mention I found my lighter? Because I found my lighter. It appeared in the tumble dryer. Just like many things that go missing. Remember that time that Sam lost her fucking wedding rings? They showed up in the tumble dryer. And so did my lighter. Somehow, not exploding. And before you say, it must have been your pockets, Jay. Trust me, I check my fucking pockets when I wash the shit. And you think if it was going to fall out, it would fall out during the washing machine period, not just the tumble dryer bit. How are things progressing? Oh, terribly. It's going on, I suppose. And I don't have a large amount of money tossed towards Twitter, which is, you know, always sad. Don't you bring me out, you cunt. There we go. Last beer. Last beer. Another Mo Problems. The, you know, the passion fruit wheat beer. Mo Problems. Encompassing. Encompassing? Not encompassing. Maybe enticing then. The concept of mo money, mo problems. But it is no money, mo problems. Damn, you really are strong, but don't let this victory go to your head. The treasure is still mine. The bandit turned around and swiftly fled towards the temple. I quickly followed him. I arrived to find a number of men unconscious on the ground in front of the open vault. From their clothing, I could tell it was a mix of both bandits and guards. The bandit from before was among the fallen as well. When I got closer, I saw one man standing inside the open vault, Yoshimitsu. What an absurd farce this was. There was nothing here but a villainous treasure stained with the blood of the innocent, and none of these people have claim to it. Several armfuls worth of gold nuggets were strewn across the inside of the vault. Yoshimitsu held one in his hand. Shikisoku Zeku. And we teleported, presumably to space. Before I knew it, Yoshimitsu had vanished along with the gold. In the resulting emptiness, I could hear his voice echoing in the still air. If you wish to know more, then follow me. Although I did not know what he meant, I intended to find out. I told the bandits and resolved to make my way to the location of the Yoshimitsu indicated. That sounds entertaining. Let's follow that lead. Which is easy, because here we are. I hurried to the place Yoshimitsu had spoken of. There, I discovered the truth. I arrived at the location Yoshimitsu had mentioned, where I was greeted by only his voice. I commend you in your desire to learn the truth, but I must discern whether that commitment to the truth is in your heart is genuine, or whatever the fuck that said. I have no idea. I skipped already. But at least there's no more talk. It's straight to the fighting, right?
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, my pants are gone. He's took my pants. How did he fucking manage that so early on? Oh, shit. Me pants. Gromit, he's took me pants. It's the wrong trousers, Gromit. The wrong trousers. Oh, he's not dying. Why is he not dying? Only soul charged attacks. Okay, I think I know what that means. Let's get some health. There we go. Manda needs meter. Classic Yoshimitsu move. Gonna need some meter though. Stop me meter, the fuck. I'm so charged, that's how it works. My blade can detect those whose blood is tainted by desire. You do not appear to be what it is seeking. Very well, then you should hear this. Yoshimitsu dragged a figure out from the shadow of the tree. I was surprised to see it was the village thief. Yoshimitsu picked the chief up, up by his head, then reversed the blade in his hands and held it to the front of the man's eyes. What are you? What are you? You villain, look at my blade. Reveal what you have been hiding. Yoshimitsu's sword began to emit a faint light and the chief's eyes grew dim. No, we're slavers. We took the village. The man began to tell a horrific story. The supposed village chief explained that the original residents of the village were all dead, as he and his fellow slavers had killed them all and taken their place. The isolated mountain village provided the perfect location to buy and sell both stolen goods and those they enslaved. All profits the slavers made were stored inside the temple, and the bandits that attacked the vault were most likely aware of this. After the man finished his story, Yoshimitsu slew him with one deep thrust of his sword. Those that sought to protect the treasure and those that sought to steal it, all were nothing but heartless savages that had strayed from the path of righteousness. The body of the false chief thudded heavily to the ground. When I looked up from the body, I discovered Yoshimitsu had vanished. Only his voice echoed in the night air. You, who have attained great power, what path will you walk? Where will your heart lead you? His voice trailed off, leaving only the false chief's corpse and silence in its wake. Oof. Oof. Big times from Yoshimitsu there. Okay, I'll bite. What's fresh? Oh, there's lots of things. These are all shit. That's a new face. Alright, let's do this and call this the last thing we do.
A warrior stands in your way.
I knew it would happen. But honestly, tomorrow we do finish this. We do finish this. Of course I've got this, I'm cheating. See? How much more? Shitloads by the looks of it.
Mysterious enemy emerges.
That was purple. Set upon by a ninja I'd met before. Interesting. Since I wasn't alone in the forest that night, I turned around to find a figure standing among the shadowy trees. I mean, technically it's still a random encounter, so I'm gonna keep the cheats on. There stood the ninja I'd encountered before. It appears you obtained the power to stave off that disaster that you were looking for. The woman appeared next to me in a flash, her hand gripping the hilt of her blade. My blade will judge the state of your soul. Heed me, Meki Maru. The moment the woman drew her sword, an intense power enveloped the surrounding area. With my head exploding with a sharp pain I'd long since forgotten, I drew my weapon. Tekken doesn't have any of this shit. We can do Tekken in a night. Easy. Enjoying the game? Yeah, I guess. It's racking the fuck on, isn't it?
You leave me no choice.
She must have hit me while I hit her. Oh, right. No. No perfects because I've already taken a sliver of damage earlier. Rubbish. Try and put that back. Nah, so you can still fight? Well, obviously. Taki muttered to herself, then sheathed her blade by her side. I've seen the pure, unsullied power that resides in you. The intense light that burned in her eyes up until now looked to have dimmed slightly, or so I thought. She began to speak again, this time in a rather harsh tone. But when we fought earlier, I could sense in you a power not unlike that of the cursed sword. Your mind may not be corrupt now, but the power you wield will eventually prove too much for you. The woman began to back away, her form slowly fading into the darkness around her. The moment you are consumed by that power, good or evil, there is no difference. You would do well to remember that. Golf with Friends. You know what? I actually played it just quietly to myself earlier. Might have even been today. It was either today or yesterday. No, it was today. I played it quietly to myself today. I'd love to get the boys back for some more of that, but I don't think it'll ever happen. And with that, she vanished, only her voice echoing in the darkness. Really? Oh, just with you? Yeah, I mean, potentially. I spent the last 2 days watching Golf with Friends, Golf with Your Friends videos that Hat Films did years ago. Just because it's light entertainment that I can just have in the background, and the banter is always brilliant. Don't seem too excited. I'm kind of tired right now, dude. My bad. I'm over this game at this point. I just want it to end. I thought it was ended, and then it wasn't. This letter had a plan for how to keep the deal she made with the hidden village clan, but it was a dangerous one. Though she knew I was there to watch her back, Lancelot wore a tense expression as we hurried along the familiar forest path. Omid appeared as soon as we arrived at the altar. Forgive me, Sir Omid, they followed us again, but I know how to keep them from... Omid gestured for her to be quiet, and we heard the sound of many feet snapping twigs behind us. I'm aware you made more noise than usual to attract attention, and the sack carrying the tribute looks heavier than usual on purpose, right? They've been after us all this time. I told everyone it was nothing valuable, but they didn't believe me. Then we'll have to make sure they fully understand once and for all. The sound grew louder, and a group of men came out of the forest. There they are. Oh, and someone from the hidden village is with them. Let's turn the cheat off. Give us the sack. I've turned something else on. I will not be gentle with you this time. Turn around, cheer me up. Yeah, big time. Like, super big time. But I've noticed that you've not put a monetary symbol, so you might be trying to trick me and suggesting that I play Krusty's 10,000 words. I'm not a fool. Bastard. Yo! This man got some fucking powerful weaponry. No! Oh man, too late.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Rematch?
Fight!
Fuck off! I'm not up for this shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Unbelievable. As we were dragging the unconscious bandits away from the altar, Omid looked up with a start. Here's something. Over there. There were others. They're heading towards a hidden village. Hurry! We followed Omid and quickly ran into a group of rough-looking men swaggering through the woods. I lost sight of them around here. Ah, we found you. This is perfect. We can grab them and make them tell us where the hidden village is. Curses, there's a lot of them. Blob, take that bitch, and we can't leave you. We aren't letting you go. Just then, a volley of arrows silently rained down at the bandits' feet. What's going on here? Leave, do not harm our guests. The voice rang out from the trees. You, but why? Another even greater volley of arrows was the only response. Crap, we're sitting ducks, let's get out of here. Remember this, those who raise their hand against our friends will be cursed. After the cries of the ruffians faded into the foliage, Lysalota sank like a marionette whose strings had been cut. You helped us. Opening ourselves to the outside world brings danger. We understood this when we accepted your offer. The elders still refuse to deal with outsiders, however they tolerate our exchange with humans. This is all due to your efforts, friend. Thank you so much. Our rescuers from the hidden village left without ever showing themselves. However, it seemed that Laszlo's efforts and altruism had made an impact on the people of the hidden village. The forest path would likely see more feet in the future. Chivy, Pioneer of Prosperity. I'm done. I'm done. I don't. As you might have noticed, I very much prefer single player games. Because that is what I am, a single player. Like when I said I played that golf earlier, I just downloaded a couple of courses and played them on my own just to have something to do. But for now, we're done. Tragically, this game isn't. Which means there will be more of this tomorrow. Because Sam's in work till 11. So as long as I get a decent route that gets me home at a reasonable time, we'll stream more of this. Hopefully for the last time. I don't know. But, you know, time shall tell. Much love right back to you. And until I see you again, live, laugh, Limp Bizkit, motherfucking, do say.